Hi, this is Katie. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing the hopeful book tag. I thought hopeful seems like a nice tag to do at the beginning of the year. Have some good vibes, make me feel good. You know, especially since I've been sick for the past week and I'm sick of being sick and I just want to look forward to things. Alright, so this tag was created by the Bookfinch, and I will link that video down below in the description box. So the first question is, or command, because it's not in the form of a question, is a book world you would like to escape to. Okay, I love so many fantasies, but if I'm being real, like, I just want a boring, fun, silly, normal life. So I would love to live in Avonlea, which is the town, I can't even call it a city, the town in Anne of Green Gables. It is fictional, but it takes place on Prince Edward Island in Canada during the late 1800s, early 1900s, and I just love the town and the way she describes all the nature around the Lake of Shining Waters and just all these things. I just really would love to live there, and I love the people. The only thing is I wish, I would want it with, modern diversity, because it wasn't back then. Okay. The next question, or command, again. The next one is a bromance that left you all mushy inside. Okay, this one, stands out to me as far as, making me feel mushy, and that is Molly and Reed in The Upside of Unrequited. I just think they're so adorable. So Molly is, by the way, that's by Becky Albertalli, The Upside of Unrequited, which is part of her Creekside, I think Creekside, like Simon versus the Homo Sapiens Agenda and Leon on the Offbeat. It's part of that universe, but it's not directly related. Like, Molly's character is the cousin of a character in Simon, but they live in different states. So Molly is kind of insecure and shy, and she's totally a Hufflepuff, and she bakes, and she's very sweet, and but she's never had a boyfriend, and that plot sounds bad, but the book is good. It's really cute. So she meets this boy Reed at their new job, which is kind of this unique, quirky store that sells random stuff. And he's the shop owner's kid, and he works there too, and his name's Reed, and he's really into Renaissance fairs, and he's super nerdy, and they're so, what's the word? They both are so awkward, but adorable, but sweet, and I just love them so much. So yeah, Molly and Reed. Then we have a friendship we should all aspire to. So I can't pick between these two. I can't. So first would be Anne from Anne of Green Gables and Diana, because they're bosom friends. You can't compete with bosom friends. So I have to pick them. They're always there for each other. They love each other so much. They have gone through many ridiculous events together, and I just adore them so much. They really are, unconditional best friends. And then I have to go with Jim Carstairs and Will Herondale from the Infernal Devices series by Cassandra Clare, which is the prequel Shadowhunters trilogy. They are friendship goals, man. Those two love each other as much as you can love each other without being in a romantic relationship. Now I'm gonna have an intermission to show you pictures of my guinea pigs, Lola, Sun, and Moon. Enjoy! Alright, the next one is a character in a leadership role that inspires me. And as much as sometimes I try really hard not to say Harry Potter characters, just because I can literally say Harry Potter characters for every question that's ever been asked about book characters, I have to go with McGonagall. She kicks butt. Like, how many times is Dumbledore not available to be headmaster of Hogwarts, and she takes over and she kills it? Like, she rocks it. She takes care of Hogwarts at the Battle of Hogwarts. She is amazing, and she does it all by herself, and I just love that woman. And I'm a teacher, and she's teacher goals, man. Oh yeah. And then the last one is 3 books that fill me with hope. Okay, so I had to like take a little bit of time to think about this. So number 1 would be Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe. I don't have the hard copy with me. It's in my class library at school. So I think that book fills me with hope because the families of those 2 boys are so incredibly loving and supportive of their children. And especially working with youth and young adults, I see a lot of kids who don't have supportive families, especially in the LGBTQ community. And it breaks your heart, and you do what you can for them, but at the end of the day, like, nothing can replace not having your loved ones accept you for who you are. So that book, I thought, just showed all these families being so loving of their children and wanting the best for them no matter what. I just really adored it. Another book that gives me hope is Turtles All the Way Down by John Green. Oh, I got the Target sticker. Embarrassing. But it is a signed copy, so that's cool. Where is it? Yeah. Woo! Not personalized, though, because it's like the Target one. So Turtles All the Way Down by John Green gives me hope because I have lived with generalized anxiety since I was a teenager, and I think this book, of any book I've ever read in my life, exemplifies what it is like to be having an anxiety attack so well. And even though this book is very bittersweet, it has very sad parts, it has, I wouldn't even say, like, I don't want to give any spoilers away, but I wouldn't say, like, when you think about it, you're like, oh, what a sweet book. Like, it has a lot of dark places, because it's about anxiety and going into those dark places in your mind. And however, the way, like, the characters get through what they need to get through and develop and move on and grow, it really gives me hope that, well, I already have hope for myself, but, like, just for anyone with mental health issues, that, like, you have to just persevere, and it's gonna suck, but you'll be able to figure out ways to cope. And I love this book. The last book that gives me hope is The Hate U Give by Angie Thomas. I don't have a hard copy with me. It's in my class library again. That book gives me hope because I hope that everyone will read it. Especially people who do not believe that we have an institutionalized problem against Black males in America when it comes to white people with authority. If you really don't think that, I really hope you do read this book, because they don't come at you like, oh, everyone who thinks this way is racist, and they're probably less judgmental in that book than I'm being right now in this video. But it really examines all the aspects of the relationships between white people and people of color when it comes to low socioeconomic areas, and how they have developed and how they are affecting people in those communities, and the many complex ways that our society has messed up those communities. There is one line, I wish I had the book so I could quote it, but I don't. But there's a line in there where her father says something about, like, who do you think brought the drugs in? You think, like, just, you know, it wasn't always like that. And no cop hate. Cops are great. I call them if I need them. Well, I've, like, never called them. But if I needed them, I would call them. However, we have an institutionalized problem. I think that book is a very effective way of showing how these things are really happening in our society without putting people down who didn't necessarily see it from that perspective in the first place. Alright, that's it. I would tag people. That's, like, the last thing you're supposed to tag people. But I don't know anyone on booktube because I'm new. So if you want me to tag you, comment and I'll tag you. Alright, thank you. And please feel free to comment in the comment section if you have anything to say about my responses. And also feel free to subscribe if you'd like. Thank you.